Alright, 2 in 1 day. Ooh, girl. Excuse sweat, just come from the gym, but I need to get this out before it goes. So here I go. I'm just wanting to bring up the topic of us women being ourselves, personality-wise, yeah, but also looks-wise. And this is something that I'll admit. This is something that I deal with and that I'm working with as well. But I'm wanting to bring this up for us to all start thinking about, because it's something that we could work on together. As soon as we identify this and identify things like this, we can work at bringing it to the top and rising above it and over it together. So what I've identified, and I think a lot of you will agree with, a lot of us women always want to be what we're not. So if you're born with straight hair, you want curly hair. If you're born blonde, you want to be brunette. If you're brunette, you want to be blonde. We always seem to want to be what we're not. It's the same sort of, it's linked in with the grass is greener on the other side type stuff as well. But that's another topic. But what I'm saying is, us girls, we want to be what we're not. For example, I'm going to be totally honest here, because as I said, this is something that I'm working through and that I've identified, and I think there would be a lot of people out there that would have the same thing. So let's identify this issue and try and get to the top of it and get over it together, because everything works better in numbers. Everything is more powerful in groups. So I'm going to be totally honest. I am a person that I love the look of dark skin. This is girls, dark skin and curly afro hair. My close friends will know this. I have a ghetto name that matches that look, but I don't actually have that look. But that's something that I really like. I really like that look, and that's totally opposite to what I am. And then you look at people like Beyonce. So this kind of issue doesn't escape even the stars. You look at Beyonce. She's got that curly afro hair, and she's got that tan. She's got that dark skin, but she straightens her hair or gets her weave. Straightens her hair, colours it blonde, and if you notice, her skin's actually a lot whiter than what it was back in the day. So it's sifted through every type of woman, whether or not you're famous or not famous, but it's just sifted through the whole lot. So, and to be totally honest, I've actually noticed a pattern that every time I let myself go back to what I actually am naturally, so naturally my hair is lighter. Back in the day I was blonde. I did colour it blonde, but my hair is naturally a little bit lighter. But I've noticed that when I let myself go back to what I actually am naturally, that's when I get a partner. That's when I end up with boyfriends, because I'm actually being who I am, and I'm not masking and putting on something else that I'm not. And I'll be the first to admit, I'm a girl, man. So if I haven't been in the sun and I don't have a tan, I'll go get a spray tan every now and then, that type of thing. We're girls. We do these things, and it's okay to do these things to make yourself feel nicer. I'm not saying that girls, we shouldn't wear makeup, we shouldn't enhance our looks and stuff like that, but I'm just bringing up a topic of conversation because you guys might have realised this as well, that we all want to be something that we're not, and I think that we really need to try and be ourselves and see what happens. Because as I said, I've noticed that every time I let myself go to be what I actually am, that's when I get a stable partner. So it's really interesting. So yeah, think about it. And this then goes into personality stuff as well. We all just need to be ourselves, not be worried about if we're being too loud, if we're being too quiet, if we should say this, we should say that. Just be ourselves, and then you're actually going to attract the right person. If we're not being ourselves, we're going to attract the wrong person. So if you're sitting in the corner being quiet, and that's not actually you, you're going to attract the wrong person, because someone that's attracted to the quiet person is going to be attracted to you, and inside you're not a quiet person, so you're going to attract the wrong type. Whereas if you naturally are a quiet person and you're thinking, oh, I'm too quiet, I need to be more out there, I need to be more loud, and so you start putting on a front and trying to be loud and out there, then you attract the guy that likes the loud and out there girl, and that's not actually you. How are you going to keep that up? Like, imagine if you ended up marrying that person. How are you going to keep up that loud personality that you're not? You're going to get exhausted, and eventually it will be revealed, whether or not it's 20 or 30 years down the track, it will be revealed that that's not naturally actually you, and it'll end in divorce because that guy didn't marry what he thought he married. So let's give each other permission to be totally what we are. If you're loud and out there, naturally, be it. Don't suppress yourself. If you're quiet, don't be hard on yourself and say that you need to be louder. Just be you. So looks-wise and personality-wise. But as I said, I'm all for enhancing our looks so that we look pretty and stuff like that. But it's just something interesting that we always want to be something that we're not looks-wise. And that was something that I just wanted to spark in our heads tonight, ladies. And feel free to PM me about this or write comments underneath. But this is my second video today. So I hope it's related to someone, or that this can spark some sort of conversation or free some people from some stuff that they're feeling held down with looks-wise or personality-wise. All right, good night. Mwah.